Hey, hello everybody, welcome back to L.A. Noire. Look at that fourth wall break. Cole Phelps staring right at you in your living room, you guys. Oh. This is mine. Okay, that's the neighbor. We have to go up to the roof, because apparently this guy kept some, chickens up here. Or pigeons! Pigeons, I meant to say. Roof. Pigeons. Chickens. He's keeping chickens on the roof here. Let's check this. Nothing cool. Excuse me, big fella. Oh, he's literally there. Hey, put the pigeon down.
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
You son of a bitch.
Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? You gotta sit down and we'll talk.
Oh, you're so mine, bro. Oh, you're so mine. Come on. Go. Huh. Rusty, go the other way. Come on. I got him. Don't you worry, sir.
You a runner, McCaffrey?
Yeah, you a runner, boy? Look at that de-rendered grass. I thought it was a pond or something. Just friggin' stop. I'm gonna catch you anyways. You know I'm gonna catch you, so stop running. Oh no, bro. You ain't going fucking nowhere, homie. Son of a bitch. I tried to tackle him there, but I accidentally climbed the fence. Oh, I got him right here. Got you down, boy.
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Summers.
Give it to him. You want another rat-a-tat-tat, boy?
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. Don't think that asshole Jameson did it better, do you? Well, whoever did it, so it's that gal you fucked.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the dog?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
Man, this car's
I think
sick,
the list is
yeah.
exhaustive, Rusty. Who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Well, this thing actually has an open clutch. You could trail forward without actually touching the gas. You just lean on the, what's it called? You just lean on the brake a little bit, and it does like a clutch rollout. Kind of cool. Yeah, I really like this car, man. I like those taillights. Look at the shape of the taillights. They're like teardrops, but upside down. Very cool. Woo, yeah, this car's fast as hell, yeah. Woo, look at the handling. Just dancing down the street. We gotta get back Rusty's car eventually. After this case is over. Ourselves a
You
little.
sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, Jim?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want the confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young fellas.
Alright. 1 second before we get started. Just looking over the stuff. So, Evelyn Summers is our Vic. Nelson Gaines is the gentleman that was at the rail yard that gave us the information on this dirty bastard right here, who the captain is going to go speak to personally, so he's absolutely fucked and out of the picture. If you're talking to the captain, your days are fucking numbered, I'll tell you what. Especially when you're kissing a dead girl. And then we have Mr. Robbins here, who worked at the liquor store. He's out of the picture, he just gave us information. And when we have these two interesting fellows here, Grosvenor McCaffrey, and we got James Tiernan. I'll buy for James Tiernan access to the murder weapon. Whose house was that, though? Was that Tiernan's house that we found that, or was that McCaffrey's house? It was McCaffrey. We found the stuff at McCaffrey's house.
You ready to answer some questions? You think I have all the answers? People who run from the police usually have something to hide. Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Let's ask him if he's got an alibi.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you? I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Oh, McCaffrey testifies. Fuck, man. Let's just doubt.
You're going to need to do better if you don't want to swing for this. I was having a political meeting in my apartment.
Cheese and crackers for the fifth columnist.
Some of these people will corroborate your story. I won't give up names of party members.
Good. Your funeral.
I could take strawberries wandering around.
Well. Okay, let's go talk to asshole number 2. He's not giving me shit. Maybe this guy will talk to me and spill the beans.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Okay. Now, the tire iron came from the bowling alley. I think he might have this guy might have killed her and gave the shit to McCaffrey.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Oh, let's use our intuition, you guys. Remove an answer. Ooh, it's either a truth or a lie, you guys. What did he just say there? Just one moment. Why'd you run, Tiernan? I was the last to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me. Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn? I barely knew Evelyn. Barely knew her. I mean, we have his testimony against him. Oh, man. Cooking in that chair a little bit, my friend. I'm
You're
gonna have...
standing around saying nothing. Is this some kind of mental torture?
Listen, do me a real quick favor. Put your lips together and do not let them part. I'm gonna have to call him on this testimony here.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Because you guys were hanging out, man. My man in the other room, even though he's a friggin' piece of trash.
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan.
Yeah.
He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
That's right.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink.
The library.
Last night we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later?
And there's no one who can confirm this.
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
We're in a bad spot, my man. We got that right. The victim's book found, you guys. Now, hold on. Whose name was in her book? Was it Tiernan or McCaffrey? McCaffrey.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at it once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
I mean, that kind of corroborates he did say that Evelyn stole the book from his house. I'm gonna believe him here, because that matches with what we've got.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
They don't like each other.
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. He had nothing but vitriol for her.
Damn. Need an alibi.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Oh, that was bullshit, my man. I'm doubting.
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm going to have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
Getting a little mad? Damn, as if, come on.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
The coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle.
Wait a minute.
It was made from an old typewriter key.
That's from
Present prop
the
department
pawn
of the
shop.
old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Yeah, something's going on here, man. Something awkward is happening. How's it going, dickhead?
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
I mean, it's literally there. See, this is where the questions in this game become very convoluted. Because I have this shit. God damn it. Now, what is this? Tiernan testifies to threats of violence against the victim made by Grosvenor McCaffrey. Do I have the bloody shirt as evidence? It's like here I don't know what the hell to do. Because he didn't really ask him a fucking question, and he didn't even really give me a fucking answer. Whatever.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
See, now that's a fucking question. But I had to tell him that he's lying before actually getting to that point. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, sometimes the questions in this game are unbelievably convoluted, and it could be any fucking answer could be the right thing.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
We got that right. Make a quick call here.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman.
Ooh.
Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Ooh.
Thanks, man.
So Mr. McCaffrey has past charges of assault on another woman.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go, it's all been cleared up.
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning. Mary hungover. I thought Evelyn would come back.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
Well, we have each of their accusations on each other. You know what I mean?
You wound up in McCaffrey.
Well, it's
You're still incredibly
messed
drunk.
up here.
You passed out on his floor.
Both of them are going to jail.
Tell me what really happened.
Give it to me, son. Just tell me what I want to know.
Woke me up the next morning. And he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box. And he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn. And that it was all over the radio. And that he would protect me.
Aiding
And
and
I don't
abetting.
know, Detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it.
Did you do it, though? Did you do it? Just let me know, man. Fuck, man. I think it's him. Because that was my original suspicions before we even talked to the both of them, was that he did it and the other guy tried to help him cover it up. He went to the other guy and asked him for help. So I think we're charging the right guy here.
James Tiernan, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Yeah.
I believe you didn't know what you were doing. I'll speak to the DA on your behalf. That's the best I can do for you now.
Yeah, if he was drunk and he truthfully doesn't remember, then... He's getting locked up for murder. The other guy would get locked up for aiding and abetting, messing with evidence and stuff like that. Like, he'd be getting some charges. Captain looks pissed.
I'm going to assume that you both have very good excuses for what happened in my station today. You had a perfectly good candidate for a capital case, and somehow managed to choose a weak-willed sub-sister, while the murderous Red walks scot-free. I'm having doubts about what you're prepared to do to make a case, Phelps. If ever there was a time for manufacturing evidence, or extracting a confession, this was it! Now get out of my sight!
We had what we had,
Run down
Captain.
pickpockets and fruit flies, and leave the real work for men of substance.
Three stars. 2 stars. Diminished responsibility or not, James Tiernan will have to face up to his crime. Both of them are fucked, though. Like, the other one's not going to get murder charges or anything like that.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon's in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Now we rally with the first and try for the Nabus.
It's steered to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nabus and enfilade. We can lose everyone.
Lieutenant! Get back off this fucking bridge! They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions! We only have minutes! I'm in charge here, Sergeant! Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant! What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant! What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot! You have 10 men left! My orders are to save what's left! Move out!
God damn. They were in the shit. The Quarter Moon Murder. Bam, bam, bam.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The
Well,
examiner
Captain's having a better day.
today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
More goodies from our good friend, the werewolf. Cunt BD, find me where I hid myself. Find me where I hid myself. That's interesting.
Another snippet from the Shelley poem.
Looking in wonder up to heaven while yet the music pealed along, I hid myself within a fountain in the public square, where I lay like the reflex of the moon seen in a wave under green leaves. What does that mean? What's this? The poetic works of Percy Bysshe Shelley.
To suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
To defy power which seems omnipotent, to love and bear, to hope till hope creates, from its own wreck the thing it contemplates, neither to change nor falter nor repent. This, like the glory Titan, is to be good, great and joyous, beautiful and free. This is alone life, joy, empire, and victory.
If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrell's.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller...
Hang on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it. I knew this run was too good to be true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to...
Forget what it's supposed to. What does he want?
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what story with two meanings? A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
Fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, read the clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
You got it, Doc. Damn, Cole is so smart, yo. You cannot get one up on Cole.
You think talk is cheap? Try hiring a lawyer. That's that how.
Jesus. Fucking walk fast enough there, big guy? You know? Alright, Rusty boy. So the fountain at Pershing Square, Cole thinks he's onto something here.
All those cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
We gotta get this guy.
I know. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what the captain said. The department is not going to take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with.
Maybe he's left us some type of message or something. That's what I'm thinking. He left us another poem or some shit.
Rather you than me, Phelps.
Oh shit, yo. What do we got?
You know the local hobos use that.
Social security card for Elizabeth Short. The Black Dahlia. Elizabeth Short is the Black Dahlia. She's the first girl that was murdered in real life as well. If you go type in Elizabeth Short into Google, it's kind of grody. Don't look at the photographs if you don't want to friggin' haunt yourself for the rest of your life. But other than that, the case is very interesting. Another poem, I friggin' knew it. The first excerpt, second excerpt.
Trailing odorous plants which curtain out the day. Where next?
Well, it looks like we're about to go on a friggin' wild goose chase here. There is a cave, you guys, all overgrown with trailing odorous plants, which curtain out the day with leaves and flowers, and paved with veined emerald, and a fountain leaps in the midst, with an awakening sound. From its curved roof, the mountains frozen tears like snow or silver, or long diamond spires, hang downward, raining forth a doubtful light.
Elizabeth Short's Social Security card.
Yeah, that's
Jesus
crazy.
Christ. That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out? You got a city map? See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this.
I do, baby, I do. Yeah, I don't like where this is going either. How do I zoom out? There we go. It's going to be one of these location things. The main terminal, also known as the public electrical building. It's got to be something matching his description. High-level merger created, renamed now. C3000. It's not that. Intolerance set. Very well, Babylon 7 building. Elephants. 1985. Name one a good Samaritan donation funds. Distinct twin Gothic towers of the Hall of Records rise above a domed skylight 50 feet across, glass roof between a mountain cave overgrown with plants and wildflowers. A waterfall chandelier hangs downward over the lobby. That might be it, fellas. That might be it. Unless we could see some other landmarks around that are similar. Looking around. All those question marks are hidden cars, if you guys are wondering what those are. I think we got our spot. Is it this? Yeah, the Hall of Records. Hold on. The distinctive twin Gothic towers of the Hall of Records rise above a domed skylight some 50 feet across. The glasswork depicts a mountain cave overgrown with plants and wildflowers, and a waterfall chandelier hangs downwards over the lobby.
Freak, lead us around by the nose.
Cave, all overgrown with trailing odorous plants, curtain of the day, leaves and flowers, paved with vein, emerald, the fountain leaps in the midst with an awakening sound from its curved roof, you guys, a domed roof, mountains, frozen tears like snow silver, diamond spires hang downward, rain forth a doubtful light. We found it. That's our spot. It's talking about the chandelier and all the plants. The Hall of Records. We're on a ghost chase, Rusty boy. What do you think?
Advice? How many caves are full of flowers in L.A.? Maybe it's a painting that looks like that.
Come on, Rusty boy. We already know where to go. Excuse me, man. Watch out, sir. LAPD. Oh, did you see my moonwalk, you guys? Damn. Well, I thank you guys for coming out and watching this episode of L8 Noire. You guys do me a favor, leave a like on the video, maybe even subscribe to the channel. Other than that, I freaking love you, and I wish you the total best. Hope you guys have a freaking awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the very next episode, so be sure to have a good one. Bye. Bye.